Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing us how to cut a cowl skirt as seen in the picture above. So what you need is your front and back pattern of a long pencil skirt. Okay, and then very importantly, do not add side seam allowance to the front and back pieces. So I'll be slanting the waist of my skirts, okay, by 1 inch. But if you're adding this to a body to give you a gown, you don't need to do this part, okay? Yeah. So now that we have both patterns ready, what we are going to do is to um, close the dart on the front and the back of the patterns. So once we do that, now we are going to draw our slash lines. Okay. Now the first slash line is going to be from the dart points on top there to 2 inches below the hip line. Okay, yeah. So but what I've just drawn now, there's a mistake. It's supposed to be 2 inches below the hip line. Okay, so I'm going to correct that. Okay, I'm just explaining to it's supposed to be from the darts up to 2 inches below the hip line. So I'm going to correct that now. Okay, so I've come down like 2 inches below the hip line and I'm linking it back to the dart line. So the second line is the correct one. Now for to draw the second slash line, I'll do 2 inches away from the dart line and then link into the hip line. I don't know if that makes sense to us. Do you understand? Yeah, that's it. So I'm marking the same thing on the back pattern so that everything will align properly. Okay, yeah, so nothing serious. If you like, you can come down 3 inches after the hip line and do 4 inches, depending on what you want. But the main thing is to get the idea behind the technique. Okay, and then it's 2 inches after the dart line. Okay, so at this point now we are going to slash the lines. So we're slashing the lines from the sides. So you slash it up to the waistline, but you don't cut through. Okay, same thing for the other side here. Okay, and if you don't slash it up to the very tip, it will not open properly. So I'm doing the same thing for the back pattern. Sorry, that came out, so I'll have to use my sellotape to join it back together. Okay, yeah, we're not slashing through, we're just slashing up to the points. Okay, so in case you mistakenly cut it out, just use your tape to hold it back and then you just slash up to the point. So now here at this point I will slash, I will spread everything open. Now I'm going to put this on another pattern paper like this. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to draw like a line that'll be like my reference points. Okay, that is going to be our guide for spreading, so that whenever you spread on the front pattern, it has to be the same thing on the back pattern, but this line will serve as a guide. Okay, so now that I draw my reference point, I'm going to bring my back pattern and my front pattern together. Now if you notice the cowl pattern, the fullness is around the hip area. So but if you want your own fullness to radiate to probably towards the knee, then you can add more slash lines if you want to, but basically this is just a technique. Okay, so now I'm going to put the front and back together and use sellotape to hold it down like this. Okay, because if you spread the lower part too much, it's not going to be fitted. So you can see I've already decided to hold it together, and you can see the way I spread out the pieces. So if you notice, you can see that all the pieces match together. Okay, and what you want to do is make sure whatever amount of measurement you're using to spread for the front, make sure it's the same thing on the back. Make sure it's even. So by the time you fold the cowl, it's going to be like even on the same. Then one more thing for the upper parts, the last layer, you have to make sure they are on the same line like this. You see, make sure it's straight as you can see like that. Okay, and then this is the continuation of the waist is here, so I'm just tracing it out for us to see, and the other side, which is the back waist, is on the other side here. So you just trace it out like that. Mind you, I didn't add any seam allowance yet. You're going to do that when you're adding it to your cutting on your fabric, or when you want to cut out the pattern, you add the same allowance. So all the pattern I'm shading out here is the added fullness. Okay, I'm just shading it out for us to see. When next I'm doing a tutorial like this, I'll probably use white and brown paper so that you can see the contrast between the main pattern and the added fullness. So this is what the skirt looks like. Okay, so okay, I'll just cut this out. So now when you want to cut this on your fabric, remember that the center front will be cut on fold. Is very important. Center front is on fold. It means that the only part of this garment that has a joining is the back, where you have the zipper. So there's no joining on the side, there's no joining in front except for the back. So you can see I've already labeled the pattern. Center front, see if it's on fold. Center back, of course, you have a zipper. Yeah, and that's it. So by the time you finish sewing it, automatically the folds will come out on its own. So I know you guys want to ask me for a sewing tutorial. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to post that. I'm not sure. It depends on our responses. So do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.